I see that we can inspire people to become a better citizens, but once Sri Chinmoy said that all multi-day runners, and especially 3100-mile race runners, they serving their countries in the most unique ways. So I just hope that my humble contribution will be helpful to restore peace in my country.
Today, Stutisho Lebedev, in a time of 51:15, 37:47, finished the Sri Chinmoy 3100-mile race for the 10th time.
First time I finished in 2004, and since then it's 18 years in this project, 10 finishes. No joke. Yeah, and this race became a really important part of my life, really, I would say major part of my life. As I always say, this race is a very challenging project, very challenging in many dimensions. I would say in all dimensions, physically, mentally, psychically, spiritually. But the thing is that even an ordinary person like me can finish this race 10 times. So it's amazing. If somebody would tell me like 18 years ago that I would finish the longest race in the world 10 times, I would never believe. Never. But here we go. So, as I always say, this race is the best school for me in many fields. In crisis management, in time management, in people management, in positivity management, in integrity, in everything. That really is the best school that I ever went through, and still going on, and it's still going on, never ending. Every race it's an unimaginable challenge for physical, and by the end, frankly, we are very exhausted. We are quite exhausted, and every time by the end of the race, I could not even think about start next time. It's hard. But then with times, like 1 month passed from the finish line, and you're already like thinking, wow, what next? What will I do next year? Yeah, and I still feel the capacity to finish a few more times. So it's not a dot, not the end of the project. We will see. It's a really big decision to enter the race, and I always try to feel the inner approval, because it's not that you can change your mind like after 3 days or after 1 week or after 1 month. No. If you enter,
you need to put all your capacity, all your everything to finish. I think two things in our life really matters and really important for us to go on. First is motivation. Why I'm doing what I'm doing, or why I'm not inspired to do what I need to do. And the second is power. How do I get the necessary power to go forward and to reach my dreams, to reach my goals, etc. So I would say, as the decision to enter this race, like 100%, 200% coming from within, and if you know, like before, when Guru was on Earth, he selected the runners. He was selecting runners to enter the race. That means, as usual in every project that Guru endeavor, if he selected somebody, means he put a special force to enter, to continue, and to complete, and to go on. And even now, we try, like all the runners, we are on the same page. All the runners try to feel how much they have inner approval from their master to enter the race and to complete the race. So, most powerful motivation coming from within. Believe me, I have been through many trainings in project management, in motivation, in everything. And actually, yeah, right now I'm preparing to pass very, you can say, important and very hard exam on project management professional. So I know a lot about this stuff, but I bet 100% none of this stuff will motivate you to wake up next morning and to enter the race again for 10 days, for 20 days, for 30 days, because it's too weak to motivate you. Like outer things too weak to motivate you for this grand endeavor. Yeah, I think it's a kind of satisfaction you receive from your self-transcendence and from your self-giving, because every day we are trying to do our best, and when you do your best, when you yourself can give 10 out of 10, like A, that's the point when you receive satisfaction from the race, when you are giving 10 out of 10. If you are like wasting your time in breaks, sleeping more, or like saving some things, or just self-complacent, or everything happens, then you're not so happy by the end of the day. You're weak, you're tired, and it's hard to wake up next morning. Yeah, but when you really, let's say, for out public, I can say, when you really please your inner being, your soul, your heart, your soul, that's the turning point when you receive extra motivation, extra power from within. And for me, motivation is included into power supply. So it's connected. When you have you have good mood, you're inspired, you're smiling, you're flying, and you're ready to do good things, big things, great things. You're motivated, you have power, you're happy to have this power, and you're happy to apply it to proceed towards your goals, towards your dreams, etc. So it's connected. Yeah, we just can technically do some things. I will touch this later on. What I do during crises, what really motivate me to go forward during crises. But basically, you know what you like, what inspires you, and also you have hints from Sri Chinmoy what pleases your soul. The same self-transcendence, for instance, and that's when you do 10 out of 10, and by the end of the day you're very happy. And it's not necessarily that you was like the first runner by the day statistics by the end of the day. For instance, Ananda Lahari, quite often he's just walking, but he's so happy because this is all he can do. He's walking, and he's walking until midnight, I think, until cut off. And when he's even trying to speed up and sprint last lap to do as much as possible, and then it's unimaginable happiness on his face. He's lost by the results of the day, but he's happy, and this is the best motivation for him to wake up next morning and go to the finish to start starting line again. Yeah, let me come back to my agenda. Yeah, we will have dedicated question and answers later on. Yeah, I just wanted to share some things after these 10 finishes. Actually, I had 14 starts and 10 finishes. Means 4 times I didn't fit the deadline. So I had even more races in my credit. Well, first of all, I must say that we are really capable of much more than we even think of ourselves. Quite often we just limit ourselves, either comparing with others or just not trying at all. But if we start trying, for instance, Ashpri Khanal, our world record holder at 3100, he started running only after he joined Sri Chinmoy Path. Before, he was just postman, as he is now. But now he has car. Before that, he was delivering papers by running, from house to house. Yeah. So, and I think in physical activity, no matter what it is, like running or biking or swimming or game sport or whatever, it's very vivid, the self-transcendence approach. It's on the surface, and I think this is really the breakthrough that Guru gave us for having satisfaction from what we are doing. Because quite often in life, in our career and in sport as well, we are competing with others. And to say that we are not competing but we are doing self-transcendence is quite easy to say. But to do in practice, it's much harder. Because the very nature of mind is to compete and to compare. The very nature of mind. So if we do nothing to go beyond mind, that means our chances to avoid competition and comparison almost zero. yeah, many can say that competition is like bad, but it's human nature. So and as we all know, human nature can be transformed only by a higher power, like from the realm beyond or above human nature, and that's the inner dimension. That's the heart power, the soul power, and I would say God power, the ultimate. Yeah, but it's as I said, the race itself, the best school for me to test all the theories, because being a disciple for 30 plus years, I met with many approaches and many attitudes and many people, but it's quite often it's a really big gap between what we say or what we know and what we are. And our goal is to become what we know, what we experience actually. And that's the practice. That's the essence of practice, to shorten this gap of between knowledge. We know many things, and I can give lectures. But when crisis struck me during 3100, like I just stick to few things that really works for me. But again, I'm not the ultimate like a knowledge or experience. Like I just try to invoke the highest power. This is the most like the foremost secret. I just try to invoke, but then how it works, I don't know. Once I saw that the energy descends like a spiral into my heart, and I was running, and in the morning, especially into the race, like after 1 month, it's it taken some time for us to open our eyes and to be like normal, you could say. Because it's obviously it's a shortage of sleep, and it sometimes really accumulates and you feel it. But nevertheless, energy comes during the day, and a few times I really saw how it descends into my heart, and it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Like an energy bird, making a nest inside my heart, and then I'm trying just to keep it sitting in my heart, that enable me to run, to smile, to jog, to everything. Because without energy, you're just bones, just body, and this is terrible. I felt it many times as well. When I had crises, no energy, this is terrible. So what you can do to regain your energy, which is, as according to me, is the answer to everything else, to motivation, to like happiness, to enthusiasm, to go forward, to never give up. It's all like when you have energy, you have it all. But what you can do to invoke this energy, like what you can do to attract, like a magnet, So I just share a few things that working with me in my life. For instance, I discovered the one lecture that Sri Chinmoy gave in the United States. I think it was in California or other state, and it's called The Source of Beauty. And it was very interesting because Guru was speaking about beauty, but source coming deep within, and he said that the dream of beauty is not even a human dream, but it's ancient universal dream. And during this lecture he chanted, he described and chanted few ancient mantras about health and about energy. And since then, when I first read in a volume, I believe it's a compilation of all Guru's talks in United States and worldwide. It's 2 volumes. So first I discovered these paragraphs about energy and health in books, and then I encountered recording. And recording was like much broader than what we saw in book, because recording is not edited. Yeah. So it's an ancient mantras, and somehow they caught my attention, and every time like I try to be inspired, or I try to focus on positive things, or go through some unfortunate period in my life, or like I have no energy during the race and nothing else work, then I turn to these last remedies, you can say. So on the go, on my walking or on my jogging, I repeat like many times these ancient mantras, and then just wait and see. And I can tell it was not even one time it didn't work. So I can reveal these ancient things, and it's interesting, it's available. I mean, Guru brought to modern humanity these ancient mantras. I don't know, maybe 10,000 years ago they were chanted by Vedic seers, and Guru just revived these ancient mantras. Okay, health mantra. English, or okay, I will try to chant and then English transliteration, given by Guru, not by me. Pasyema saradasatam, jivema saradasatam, smuyama saradasatam, prabhavama saradasatam, adinasyama saradasatam, pushcha saradasatam. May we for 100 autumns see that lustrous eye, God ordained, arise before us. May we live 100 autumns. May we hear for 100 autumns. May we speak well for 100 autumns. May we hold our heads high for 100 autumns. Yes, even beyond 100 autumns. In this case, 100 years means an infinite or indefinite expanse of time. If we have a long life of aspiration on earth, then we can realize God, reveal God, and manifest God. We need a long life of aspiration, dedication, devotion, and surrender. This is the beauty in the body and of the body, for the soul and for God, the Supreme. So the proper health mantra from Vedic seers, Pasyema Sarvastam. And then energy mantra. That is well known, but It's like Tejjahashi, Tejjamai Dehi, Viryamashi, Viryamai Dehi, Valamashi, Valamai Dehi, Ojohashi, Ojomai Dehi, Manyurashi, Manyurmai Dehi, Sahoshi, Sahomai Dehi. This is energy mantra. Thy fairy spirit I invoke, thy manly vigor I invoke, thy power and energy I invoke, thy battle fury I invoke, thy conquering mind I invoke. When beauty in the vital dawns, we become energetic, dynamic, progressive and fulfilling. At that time, we pray to the Supreme to inundate our vital with power infinite, power divine, the power that builds, not the power that breaks, the power that energizes us, the power the vital needs for the full manifestation of divinity on earth. This power in the vital is the beauty of the vital for the manifestation of God here on earth. Beauty, connection with beauty, interesting. So it's available, free. Can you imagine? I think all human beings have, like, in the course of life, have some weak spots in the body, some diseases, maybe many stuff. I'm not an exception in this realm, so I was using this energy mantra and health mantra that are really connected. I chanted the mantras every day in my life before the last 3100, because I know that, like, over the years it's more and more challenging for me to finish the 3100. So I need health and I need power to finish, and it worked, as you see. Actually, last time I finished the race, it was 2015, and then a few times I didn't finish. I didn't fit the deadline because of different reasons. So it took me 7 years for the next finish. And it was quite important for me, so I put all that I know to prepare myself, including these ancient mantras. So that's, yeah, one of the secrets that really working. Another thing that I can share with you, probably you know the Guru prediction about breaking 2-hour marathon time, and his speech, what athlete, runner need, what qualities he need to have or to develop in order to break 2 hours in marathon. For those who don't remember, I just briefly remind, because for me this is like a universal universal keys to have a breakthrough. When you're hitting the wall in your life, no matter in what realm, when you are just stuck in the moment and stuck and you can't do much, so or when you are putting efforts but nothing working. So I coming back again and again to this very interesting and very fulfilling talk of Sri Chinmoy about the qualities of runners. For me, it's a universal approach to have a quantum leap, a breakthrough to the next level, whatever you're doing. So Guru then pointed out for 4 qualities that the runner must have in order to be faster than 2 hours. As you know, Eliud Kipchoge, he broke the 2-hour barrier, but it was kind of unofficial, let's say, but in spite of many criticism, he still did it. I mean, it's very, very, very inspiring, utmost. And I think, yeah, we will see sooner or later in coming years in official, like certified course, and everything will be official, how he or maybe other runner will officially break the 2-hour barrier. But anyway, it was really inspiring, and I think he kind of character that fits into Guru's prediction about the runners. So the first quality that Sri Chinmoy pointed out is gratitude. And the connection with your speed and with your performance is very simple. From a spiritual point of view, when you express sincere gratitude to Mother Earth, to God the Supreme, to, let's say, higher power, to God, to higher power, you increase your capacity. You increase your receptivity. This is the source. You increase your receptivity. If receptivity increased, your capacity increased. So this is a very, very important thing, because quite often we are limited by our capacity. And the first remedy for this is to increase our receptivity. And the easiest way is gratitude. It's so easy, but why we are not trying it every day? That's another question, right? So, number 2 in Sri Chinmoy list was peace of mind. Peace of mind. It's another secret, and I could say from my experience, when you have peace of mind, you're not only connected to a higher source of energy, and energy could flow to you, in you, through you, like a super, how you say, conductivity? When, like zero resistance, how you call this effect? Superconductivity, I think, yeah. So you're not only really powerfully connected to the higher source of energy, but you're not scattering it in vain. You're not wasting this energy in chaotic movement or chaotic actions, thoughts, or whatever. So it's really helping to preserve and to accumulate and to concentrate this energy into one direction. Yeah, peace of mind is really important. What will you suggest to develop peace of mind? Nancy, let me ask you.
Meditation.
Anything more specific about meditation? Because you can concentrate on many things during meditation. You can invoke money power during meditation.
Oh.
Yeah, of course, it's a general answer,
Yeah.
and it's accepted. But I just demand more details.
Focusing on the heart, I'd say.
Sure, yes. Because focusing on the heart means going beyond the mind.
Mm-hmm.
And going beyond the mind means calming the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so true. During 3100 we have this term, surrender determination.
Mm-hmm.
It's very interesting. It's what you said, you doing your best, what you can, and then just surrender. And then just surrender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and quite often
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah, but
It's not easy.
it's possible. Yeah.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
But this is like the high course, yeah. But you all know also that the sport activity calms the mind unimaginably. Why not? That's easy. After like 1 hour of running, you're just peaceful as lake without waves. Your mind calm down.
Yeah.
And that's a easy way, yeah, to have peace of mind. Yeah, on the contrary, people who, like, my friends with many of them, I started to run like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, and now they're not running, not practicing sports, but I'm still doing that, and I see the difference. So when people stop exercising, it's not only drawback for physical body. It's a very, you can say, very big injury to your inner life. And if you remember Guru, he was practicing sports all his life, and even by the end of his stay on earth, after 70 years, when he cannot lift weight from sitting position, what he started doing? He started doing this wrist with the dumbbells, the unimaginable dumbbells, like 100 pounds, but he was still doing things. And yeah, for many hours every day. And he never gave up. That's the best example for us, because if we think that with the age we cannot or we don't require physical activities, on the contrary, we require more and more and more. And if it's understandable, if I cannot run, I need to do something else, but I need to feed my physical body with physical activities. It's really important. Otherwise, it will be like we just weakening ourselves, and we inviting even more diseases on physical plane, but also we are weakening ourselves on inner plane, and we are losing precious peace of mind as well, because we are not paying attention to physical activities, which is food for the body actually, along with ordinary food that we are taking. So it's quite important. Quite important. So next is the number 3 on the Srishima list is purity in vital, and it's quite important. Quite important for let's say accumulation, preservation, and again putting the energy into action. And number 4 is discipline of the physical. Discipline of the physical. Yeah. As quite often Guru told us that the discipline for physical is like a quinine, this remedy from malaria. Quinine, quinine or
Quinine?
yeah, it's a bitter, very bitter remedy. It's terrible, but it's a remedy. So the same discipline for physical, it could be really bitter, but it's a remedy. It's a real remedy. So this 4, gratitude, peace of mind, purity in the vital, discipline of the physical, these 4 secrets, I really coming back to them every time I'm hitting the wall in like any direction that I cannot go with my human capacity. And quite often it happened in my races for instance, before 3100, my favorite race was 47 miles, and I, for many years, I just could not improve my time. Like 6:40, 6:41, 6:39, 6:40, 6:40. Wow. But I was desperate, but I wanted to run faster. And then this article came to my view about breaking 2 hours in marathon. So I just start practicing, paying attention more and more to these 4 things every day. And next year I did 6:18, and I won the race actually in 2002. And actually, after this race, Guru invited me to run 3100. So it's all connected. I hit the wall. I didn't know what to do. An article came to my hands. I started practicing. I won the race. I got the ticket to 3100. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. But yeah, it's really what I call quantum leap or breakthrough, and it's not only theory but pure practice. And I wanted to show you a few things that you will be surprised. So as you remember, he started with 40 pounds dumbbell and ended 763. So this is his graph, and this is unimaginable. This is just unimaginable, because for it's 583 days from 40 pounds to 7,000 pounds. 583 days. And first, it was quite predictable. It's a red dots of weights. So they were more or less on a normal progression for a human. But then it went just exponential. And I would pay attention, the last weight, Guru, this is the red dot, last before the 7,000, it was 1,350, almost double. And the period is 3 days. So in 3 days, he doubled the weight to 7,000 pounds in 3 days. It's just shocking. It's shock. You cannot do it with human power at all. At all. So for me, it was really implementation of quantum leap, of breakthrough approach that Guru showed in his own life in weightlifting, and I think in any other project that he did as well. Another secret that I would like to share, you can say quite easy secret to tell or to say, is to be positive. It's a really atomic power to be positive in life. And you maybe could imagine that many things happening during 52 days of our race, many good things and many bad things happening as well. And I just realized that if I do not put effort to be positive, to stay positive, the bad news, the doubts, the wrong thoughts, the negativity of others, negative news from around the world, killing me, just killing my performance, killing my health, killing my energy. So to stay positive is really helping us to survive the pressure of life. So now the interesting question, how you will stay positive? Breathe deeply.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. Breathing is really a connection link again with higher power. And Guru said that actually it was said in Vedic scripts that whoever mastered control of breathing, that means he conquering the death, the illness, space and time. So it's really big, I would say. And you know that the ancient Indians, Indian seers, they had pranayama practice, and that's really a big thing. Guru simplified for us. My favorite exercise for calming down the breath and to be more conscious of breath is breathing by count. 1, 4, 2. On 1 you breathe in, on 4 you holding the breath, and 2 you breathing out in your comfortable pace. So 1, 4, 2, and after doing this pranayama for like 5 minutes, you feel really energized. So yeah, keep breathing. It's good. It's really good. What else? Any suggestions?
For me, I try to feel grateful for what I have. I look and think so many people have worse off. So why should I be so frustrated and stressed out? And I really am blessed with what I have, and to be grateful for that.
Gratitude, right? Right. It's back to increasing receptivity. You're grateful means you're increasing your receptivity, means you are more capable of receiving more energy, more light, more peace from above, means you're more happy. It's absolutely true. Very good. Yeah. Very good. What about jokes, guys? It's so simple. Yeah, it's so many times the good joke or like smile from my co-runner on a lap, on a race saved my day. Really, it's you start smiling and then you're laughing and then boom, the pressure is gone and you're normal again, you're happy again. So it's.
I tried doing that for you once when you were running the 3-100. That I showed you a picture of Alacananda, but you were like so serious, and I says, I want to make you laugh. So I went and I told you, look at this picture, and you gave me a big smile. Remember then I told you that when she visited us, me and Dave were so happy to, we finally know what it's like to have a daughter, because we have all boys, and then you started cracking up. And then I was just so happy because I made you laugh.
Yeah, quite often my friends, they are telling that they don't know what to send me as a support, because like they just don't know. And I tell, just send me jokes. That's the easiest thing to support, but you really need to put effort to find a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, because quite often.
Yeah.
As Alakananda saying, that jokes. So, yeah, I like. So, I like to read few of my favorite from last time, because over the years I have tons of Yeah, good one.
Actually, your favorite.
So probably you know that in like many years ago, Kalatit published a book of his jokes, and the title was "Lord, We Need to Talk." So few jokes from this book. Lord, before you punish me and my good name, thereby curse, let me provide the name of others, Lord, who have done much worse. Lord, you remain calm as calm can be. Which is why, Lord, I must make everything an emergency. And then, I received quite a few jokes from Guru's book. I'm not an author, so Guru was really in favor of collecting good stories and good jokes from around the world. So yeah, come quickly and help me. My brother has broken his leg, but I'm a musician and not a doctor. How can I help you? You're the one that I need. My brother has broken his piano leg. My friend's friend has one eye and is known as Jacob. How is his other eye known? Help me, I don't know how to swim. Stop crying, I don't know how to swim either, but do I cry like you? Little boy, my father is a great lion hunter in Holland. His friend, but there are no lions in Holland. Of course, he has shot them all. Suppose your father owed $100 to the doctor, $200 to the landlord, and $400 to his friend. What would your father do? Easy, he would just move to another town. A mother said to her daughter, please do not tell lies anymore. Each time you tell a lie, I get a gray hair. Her daughter said, oh, I see. That is why my grandmother has so many gray hairs. My brother and I know all the words in the dictionary. Okay, can you tell me the meaning of hyperbole? No, that one my brother knows. My daughter spends so much money every day buying new clothes. How can I stop her? Just give her a golden ring. Then she will try to show off. Buying new gloves. Yeah, and of course, you're trying to do everything when you hit the crisis or something is not working or your mood is not so well. But the thing is that about this race, that no matter what's happening, you need to do around 60 miles per day, no matter what. You're feeling bad, you're feeling tired, you're feeling like not slept well, or you are uninspired, you have like a bad day or whatever, no matter what. Or it's rainy, it's hot, it's humid, like in Florida, or like no matter what. Yeah, no matter what. So therefore, you really see over these years, I can tell that we have the capacity to go beyond our limits, beyond the pressure of life, beyond our doubts, beyond our jealousy or fears, or like whatever attacking us or trying to limit us. We have the necessary capacity to go beyond. We need to not to fear, to try and to continue. Big things starting from small steps. If we start to think about 5,649 laps that we need to finish, that we need to do to finish the 3100 mile race, we will be crazy. Like to 5,600 times to run around one block. It's crazy. And it is crazy. But in this craziness we can be happy. And we can find ourselves, actually, our true selves. So yeah, I try to do everything that elevates my consciousness and trying to become a magnet to invoke and to attract the energy from above. And quite often what also inspires me is aphorisms from Guru's writing. And I'm not the only one. Quite often you can see Ananda Lahari walking and reading books just on the go, and it's unimaginable during 700. But he's trying to go back on track, to be inspired, to attract this higher energy and better receptivity. So again, I would like to share a few aphorisms that really inspired me over the years, over the hard times. Wait and see the temporary emptiness of not discovering the answers of life cannot last, for the answer itself is blossoming petal by petal for you. Once we master the art of going beyond ourselves, nothing any longer can create any problem. Indeed, this is a supreme discovery. Be not discouraged, although all your dreams have failed. Wake up and run and fly. This time you're bound to win. Lack of money delays your world journey. Lack of love delays your life journey. Lack of aspiration delays your God journey. Yet, if you can remain happy, money seeds will grow in you. Love river will flow through you. Aspiration mountain will wait for you. God is always eager to solve our problems, but alas, we do not give Him the chance. Each dark situation has a bright solution deep within. If we cannot rise above popular opinion, we cannot achieve anything significant. God blesses us with new capacity whenever we have a real need. There is only one way to be successful in life. Always look on the brightest side of life. Infinity is a gift from above. Eternity is a gift from above. Divinity is a gift from above. But immortality is an achievement here on earth. If you really want to accomplish something, never surrender to outer circumstances. And my favorite, which again I remember always, I'm hitting the wall or some bad situation. If you really want to run forward, to fly upward, and to dive inward, then there is nothing that can actually resist us. I suggest we do a short meditation with Guru and then question answers. Okay.